This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
Hi, and welcome to AFTV. I have Kenny Ken with me. Look at you, you're so serious, Kenny. We just won 3-1. You happy?
Very happy as well. It's like that. Well, wasn't happy with the first goal. The first goal made me so angry. You know, I wanted to kill. I wanted to kill Xhaka and I wanted to kill Marie. But the person I was really hard on is David Luiz, because he should know better. He should be the organiser and shouting at his players to get into that position. Xhaka, you know, first mistake, second mistake. Marie made a mistake, but David Luiz should say, "Get there." He's an experienced player. He should have seen the situation and shout at Marie, "Get there." But good goal. You know, like I said, typical Arsenal goal to concede. After that, we were in complete control. I thought we played fantastically. You know, if we've spoken for about 2 months now, and one of the things that we always talk about is opportunities. One man's misfortune is someone else's opportunity, and they've taken opportunities. You know, the players who are not allowed to be analysed or not allowed to celebrated had a good game today. I thought Willian, this is his best game in the football club. Everyone talks about Fulham, but today I thought he was fantastic. You know,
definitely.
A lot of people were clamouring for Martinelli and saying that Martinelli should have started. Respect to that, because Martinelli's a very exciting talent. You know, we believe that he's going to be a good player, but Willian has, silenced a lot of critics today. You know, we're not talking about the assist and 2 assists, but that burst of pace, for that penalty, to create that chance for the penalty was brilliant play, and it shows that he's got a lot of confidence. You know, he's allowed to take charge. He's allowed to take the free kicks. Got to respect him. Pepe as well. You know, a player that I criticised a lot, but he's turned it around for me after Southampton in the FA Cup, and then obviously in the league game as well. He's turned it around. He's been playing good football, and he's been very unlucky not to get games, because you look at the casualties of Odegaard and the Smith Rowe axis, where personally I think we lost sight, and we shouldn't be playing with those two because it slows down the game. The biggest casualties being Lacazette and Pepe. Both players today scored today, but played fantastically well. Lacazette led the line very well. Pepe played very well. But, my man of the match today's got to be David Luiz. I thought he was fantastic.
Oh, interesting, Kenny. I didn't think he was going to say
fantastic.
that.
No, I thought he was fantastic. All right, don't get me wrong. David Luiz, the reason why I was hard on him, because I wanted him to show leadership. He didn't make a mistake. Marie made the mistake, and El Neni could have helped Marie out of there. But what I want is that, it's players that you love the most. You're the ones you're hardest on.
Yeah, the hardest. I've been told that by many managers, Kenny. I don't like that phrase, but
like David Luiz. The thing is, I've got a few pets in this team. My biggest pets are players like David Luiz. Before that, my biggest pet was Cavola and Mertesacker. Players that I think that got a bit about them. It's up there mentally and intelligence-wise, and they've got a bit of leadership. They're the players that I like, because they're the players that I want to set an example. And David's always been that kind of player. And today, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Didn't give Vardy a sniff. Ihanacho had to play pretty deep. I wasn't happy with David on Thursday. David and Gabriel as well. I thought that Nunez and Serovic mullered them, battered them on Saturday. But David has turned it around, and I think it was a good
he stepped up, Kenny. Thoughts then quickly. Would you give him another contract? Would you give him an extra year?
Look, it depends on who's the manager, innit? It depends on who's the manager. You don't know the situation. But what I do know is that the current incumbent likes players like David Luiz. He likes players like Willian, and he likes players like Xhaka, players that he can rely on as managers on the field. Because when you're an experienced manager, you need managers on the field. And people, someone like Aubameyang might have the armband, but I'll tell you one thing: he must tap into the brains of players like David Luiz and Xhaka and think, what do you do? They're his managers on the field. They're the ones shouting. They're the ones throwing their weight around. Even Mohamed El Neni's, shouting out as well. These are the people he's looked to. All right, they may not be big names or big players, but in times like these are players he trusts. it's clear as a day. Like you asked me, you know, a lot of people are complaining about why Martinelli doesn't get football chances. I think it's because of his inexperience, his injury record as well, to the extent he can't give Mikel 90 minutes, and that's an indictment of things. Football's a hard game. It's a dog business. Smith Rowe's gone down injured. Everyone's gonna be upset about it, but I'm ruthless. I think, all right, that's another opportunity for us to kick on. All right, so you're injured, mate. Odegaard comes in, gives us a bit of dimension. I don't like Odegaard and Smith Rowe on the same side anyway. Gives us a bit of defension, makes us a bit more direct, get the pass in. He's involved in the third goal. I'm not sure. The reason why I'm like this about the players and about the coach, I'm in the results business. You know this. I don't take no prisoners. All right. The club is the most important aspect to me. I couldn't give a damn who's manager and who's playing. But what I do care about is if he's good enough. If I feel Arteta's not good enough for a football club, it's not personal. It's because I don't think he's the right man. I know. Do
you still think that? Do you think he's not the right man right now?
100%. But let's enjoy the win. But all I'm trying to say, right, is that it's not personal. All right.
Yeah.
I know he's a good coach. All right. I know he's got all these ideas and everything and coaching ideas, but it doesn't matter like that. He's the team manager, and he's picked to manage these players. He's picked to pick the right players, pick the right formation, and he has to have the right man management and the right people around him. Now, given the fact he's got better players, the results aren't good enough. It's not working. Something's not working. It's shown on the football pitch. He's clearly put his eggs into one basket in terms of like the Europa League, and for his sake, it's got to work out. He's not a stupid man, despite the fact that there's a lot of people who are part of Arsenal's fan base who I call the get-along gang, who don't want to upset nobody, so they want to say the right things and want to get behind the manager and want to beat people like me with a stick because we have a different opinion to them and call us all sorts of ludicrous names, which I must say. They're not going to have it. And what I'm saying, the fact of the matter is that the results are still not good. It's a great performance today. All I want now for the end of the season is that I know we're not going to probably get in the top four, and I know that getting into Europe through the league's going to be difficult. But what I want is players to perform, prove me wrong. You've got 36 points now. Don't give up. All right? Yeah. Don't give up. There's the only teams that I think there's a few teams that I think are better than you, are better than Arsenal. But even if they're better than Arsenal, we don't have to let them know that. All right. Yeah. I don't want to see the garbage I saw last week, where I saw cowards last week. No more cowardly performances. Go out in your shield, just play your football. Players who come in, take your chances. And the reason why I ask players to take their chances is because when you're in a situation where we are, no one's worth their place. All right. Yeah. You're not in the top four. You're not chancing the title. No one picks themselves. The only player that probably picks himself at the moment is probably Kieran Tierney and probably the goalkeeper. Apart from that, every place is up for grabs. So when you get chances like that, take your bloody chances. Take them. Take your chances. Don't bottle it. Show some balls, mate. Trust me, mate. Trust me. There's opportunities for you, mate. Because this manager needs results. So he's going to be giving you chances, and you better take them. And today, they took them.
They take him. Listen, Kenny, you need to go in the change rooms, bro. That was motivational, bro. You made me want to go out and run to the stadium and shout out Arteta and say, "Get me on the pitch." Listen, Kenny, thank you for speaking with us. Yeah, we'll speak again soon, my bro.
I'm sure we will.
This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.